It's a beautiful, sunny, no, it is a beautiful but snowy day in Montreal. I see a lot of videos saying, hey, show your workspace as it is, don't clean it up. It's never super messy, but it is messy. It's my first fiddle leaf fig. Fiddle leaf fig. Very difficult to say quickly. And it didn't used to be so close to the window. I'm growing a few here. Look at that. It's time I transpose it somewhere else. But I keep all my fiddle leaf fig leaves because they are pretty beautiful. And I like to draw wilting and dying plants and flowers. They get really interesting shapes and colors. So I keep the leaves. Usually at this time of year, I don't do plein air. I don't necessarily do a lot of painting from life. What I end up doing is looking at all the pictures I took from the months of, let's say, April to November, when I have gone outside to do painting or drawing, and do some of those at home. I do the Strada Easel challenge. The Strada Easel challenge is a paint from life challenge. So you need to paint from life, and they have 2 of those each year, one in September, one in January. I do the one in September. Most of them, or half of them, are en plein air, and the other ones are from things I can find or bring home. When it comes to the Strada Easel challenge, it's the 3rd year in a row that I did this past September. When I think back on this year, I was extremely proud of my accomplishments during this challenge this year. I did drawings that were much bigger than the drawings I've ever done. One of my main subjects is losing its leaves. So instead of trying to finish the big one, because a lot of the leaves have gone, I have now started the little one. The other thing I was really proud of is this past year, sometime early spring, maybe May, April, May, I actually bought oil paints. It was very slow coming. I've been wanting to try oil paints for a very, very, very long time, but I didn't think I was there, and I didn't want to take the plunge because oil paint is very involved. You need a lot more basic materials. I started with watercolor, I went to gouache, I tried acrylic. I really don't like acrylic. The closest I like is acrylic gouache, and even then it's not necessarily my material. I then went to pastels, and pastels is a lot closer to oils in the sense that you can go from dark to light. So changing your mindset slowly from, hey, with watercolor I need to go from light to dark, to I need to go from dark to light, really required a complete mind shift. And that mind shift started with the fact that I took drawing classes. I do some figure drawing classes in 2019. I did a couple of classes, and I went from just putting color down willy-nilly with watercolors, because the main reason I started doing art was because I wanted to play with color. I didn't care about drawing, I didn't care about design, I didn't care about composition, I didn't care about subject. All I cared about was I want to play with color. And the only way I had of playing with color that was easily attainable was watercolor. And then I realized I want to be able to draw things. I want to do landscapes. I want to do portraits. I want to do subjects of some sort. I just don't know what. And then I realized I want to do nature. And that's when I started going to the botanicals all the time to get reference material. And I was taking a lot of pictures. And as I was taking pictures, I realized, what if I just go outside and draw this when it's nice outside? And that's what I started doing. And that's when I decided, oh, maybe I can draw people. And I took figure drawing classes. And so we took those classes and I got really comfortable with graphite. And that was surprising to me because I never wanted to do graphite before, because why would I want to do graphite? All I wanted to do was play with color. There was no color in graphite. And then I realized, you know what? This is really enjoyable. It's very relaxing, putting down the graphite from light to dark and then playing with like the needed erasers and the different erasers to bring back the whites and creating shape. I realized, yes, if I take my time, just about any subject I can probably do. I can draw landscape, I can do figure drawings. They might vary in quality, it may take me time to get to a point where I'm comfortable, or I'm gonna struggle with certain things, and I always struggle with value, and it takes me a while, but I can achieve some pretty nice things. Now I can add the technical part, which is oil. And I only did a few. I realize when I go outside, it really needs to be, I don't paint with the brushes, I just go with the knife. I think when it comes to oils, I'm in love with the creaminess, butteriness, impasto that I can get from oils. When I go outside, I just go with the knife. Knife. It's like learning again. So this year, art-wise, I am proud of 3 things. I am proud that 1, I did my 3rd Strada Easel Painting from Life challenge. 3 years in a row I've done this, and I've seen how much I've improved throughout the month, and then the following year I improve again. 2, I know that I actually can render things. I might not be quick, I may never be a professional artist. If I put a lot of work in it, nothing is completely impossible. And 3, I tried oils and I like it, and I've done oils a few times, and I'll continue doing oils. And because I know if I put the effort in, I can get better, even though my oil paintings are not the best, they're not the worst. Or maybe they are, who knows, but I don't think they're the worst. And I enjoy doing them, so there. I tackled oils this year. January, February, March are not the time for me to do a lot of painting and drawings, etc. And if I do them, they're going to be from reference, even though I am questioning myself and thinking maybe I should do one of these winter sketches. And if I do, I will probably film it, and it'll be a disaster. There's going to be a lot of me, I'm cold, I got wet, we'll see. In any case, this is me talking to you, telling you about my last year as an artist in 2021. I don't know what your story was, but do share. And I hope you've accomplished what you wanted to accomplish, and that you keep practicing, and that you keep trying, and that you keep exploring, and that you keep enjoying it. Ultimately, I've tried so many things because I've enjoyed every single one of them to a degree, and I learned what I like and I dislike. And every time I feel like the world is so big and there's so much to explore. And I hope you see that too. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful 2022. Oh dear. And that it's better than the previous ones. Take care. Ciao.